Hello everyone, it's Maki. Today I'd like to share some news with you. Some might even consider it big news. It's the kind of story that might spark quite a bit of debate. On July 12, 2025, Neuschwanstein Castle in Germany was officially recognized and registered as a World Heritage Site. The spokesperson for the German Tourism Board even mentioned this on X. You might be wondering, what does this have to do with the Gundam series? It's actually related to Yoshiyuki Tomino's work, Gaia Gear. Today, we'll analyze how this news connects to the Universal Century world. Before we dive in, I'd like to quickly mention something. My channel is open for support through memberships. For just 99 cents a month, you can get a name badge and exclusive comment stamps. Now, let's begin our analysis. The story of Gaia Gear began Seki Aroshin in 1987. As I mentioned earlier, it was written by Yoshiyuki Tomino, the creator of Universal Century. The story takes place about 110 years after the events of Charles' counterattack. The protagonist is Francis Charles, a clone of Charles Noble. Francis was created to lead people as the second coming of Charles. This is somewhat similar to the circumstances surrounding Full Frontal in Gundam Unicorn, isn't it? Many creators have been fascinated by Gaia Gear. Hideaki Anno, who worked on G-Clax as a scriptwriter, also contributed to Gaia Gear as an illustrator. Additionally, concepts such as Maha Minovsky Flight and Minovsky Drive, which appear in later Universal Century stories, were first introduced in Gaia Gear. Maha stands for Man Hunting Agency. It's a secret police organization within the Earth Federation. Its primary purpose is to arrest or remove illegal residents living on Earth. Manhunters also appear in the Hathaway movie. In later eras, these manhunters are simply known as the Maha. Minovsky Flight is a technology introduced in Victory Gundam. It also appears in the Hathaway novel. The Minovsky Drive is the propulsion system installed in the buoy to Gundam. Thus, Gaia Gear is a work that significantly influenced later Gundam series. However, the question of whether Gaia Gear officially fits into Universal Century history is often debated. Currently, Gaia Gear is rarely mentioned in official media. This stems from the lower social status of animation back then. Today, Gundam and other anime and games are widely respected as artistic and cultural expressions. But in the 1980s, they didn't have the same social recognition. At that time, Sunrise, the owner of the Gundam series rights, was figuring out how to commercialize Gundam. Mr. Tomino even sold the rights to the Gundam series to Sunrise for about $2,070. Surprisingly cheap, isn't it? This low price reflected the uncertainty about Gundam's commercial value at the time. Mr. Tomino wrote Gaia Gear under these conditions and set it in the world of the Universal Century. It was precisely because of his low social status that Tomino was able to write and publish a novel set in the Universal Century world. Sunrise also tacitly approved of Tomino's writing. When it was first released, Gaia Gear was titled Mobile Suit Gaia Gear Charles' Counterattack. However, once the Gundam series began to gain commercial momentum, the title was simplified to just Gaia Gear. Sorry, I got a bit off track. Now, let's discuss the connection between Neuschwanstein Castle and the Universal Century. It's actually related to a character named Vision Dago, who appears in Gaia gear. He's a member of the Earth Federation government police force. Specifically, he's a member of the Maha, an organization I mentioned earlier. Dago lamented the corruption within the Earth Federation government. He sought reforms from within the organization. One of his plans was to gather highly capable individuals, unearth and establish an independent nation. Dago had a deep affection for Earth's cultural heritage. He harbored an obsessive, almost fanatical love for Richard Wagner, the famous German composer. He was particularly fixated on Neuschwanstein Castle, which has deep ties to Wagner. Because of this, he was extremely fearful that the castle might be damaged by warfare. His obsession led him to make strategically unreasonable decisions. That's right! Neuschwanstein Castle plays an important role in Gaia gear. We don't know for sure if our modern world is connected to the Universal Century. But Neuschwanstein Castle becoming a World Heritage Site is definitely fascinating news. Now it'll be protected and preserved as a valuable heritage. And in the 200s of the Universal Century, Neuschwanstein Castle plays an important role. How would you interpret this piece of news? In the Universal Century, many areas suffer severe damage due to large-scale wars. Yet, Neuschwanstein Castle remains preserved and protected. Perhaps the goodwill behind preserving World Heritage Sites, the idea of protecting humanity's shared treasures, is carried forward even into the Universal Century. Let's all share and think deeply about this small yet significant news together. Thank you for watching until the end. See you again next time.